Rashi, in his commentary to Vayikra 19:14, takes a non-pshuta shel mikra interpretation to the command of not placing a stumbling block in front of one who is blind. He writes, Lifnei hasuma b'davar, one who is blind about a particular matter. Lo titein eitzah, do not give advice, she'ena hogenet lo, that is inappropriate for that person. As for example, al tomer, do not speak to, do not suggest as part of a business venture, mechar sadacha, why don't you sell your field, a piece of real estate, and with the proceeds, v'kach lach chamor, buy yourself a donkey, or in the language of today, buy yourself a fancy car. We have a situation here of quasi-fraud, as the real estate would be sold willingly, but comes as a result of professional advice from somebody whom the landowner trusts. There is, of course, a conflict of interest, v'ata okef alav, where you, the financial advisor, are twisting the landowner to your own advantage, so that v'not lahimenu, you'd be able to take ownership of the piece of property from him. This non-pshuta shel mikra commentary of Rashi to this pasuk is drawn from the Torah Kahanim, and it begs the obvious question. The pshuta shel mikra reading of this pasuk addresses a situation where the iver here is physically blind. The mikshol is a stumbling block. And the Torah is informing us that one is prohibited to place stumbling blocks in front of one who is physically blind. For some reason, Rashi borrows from the Medrash and reads into the pasuk that one is prohibited from giving advice that is inappropriate to another individual, where there is a conflict of interest and the person hopes to make personal gain at the expense of the individual receiving the advice. Which begs the question, why is it that Rashi, who normally limits his interpretations of the text to a pshuta shel mikra, what basis does he have from within the pshuta shel mikra adopt a medrashic reading for the iver and the mikshol? Before offering his own solution to this core question, the Rebbe will point us to the Mizrahi, but then, on the basis of pshuta shel mikra, rejects his solution. We shall now look at the explanation provided by the Mizrahi.